What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be taking down the new Infinite Dragon Ball History stage over here on the JP side of things. So there are missions for completing this with 3 GT Heroes characters and 3 full power characters. Now, since I don't have any of the Super Saiyan 4s, I don't have the new full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I don't have the Tech full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and I don't have the Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I'm missing a lot of those characters, so I've had to make this bit of a wonky build. So we have the first 3 units here are GT Heroes characters, and then the second 3 are full power. All fitting under the Power of Wishes Battle of Fate umbrella. So yeah, we'll go ahead and see if we can get this done here. I am going to bring items. I'm not too concerned with doing a no item run or anything. So we will resort to using items if we have to, but the main goal here is going to be to try and get all the missions done in one run here. We do also have to clear the entire event within 14 turns. Yeah, so there is also a mission to clear the entire event in 14 turns, so we'll see if we can make that happen. It looks like there are about 8 stages here, so we're going to need to be one-turning some of these for sure. Okay, so as far as our rotations, we definitely want to get the 7th anti-LR with one of the 8th anti-LRs there, so we're probably going to rotate off... I suppose we could rotate off one of the 8th anti-LRs since they're both on the opposite rotation, so we'll go ahead and keep the LR Super Saiyan 4s here, and then we'll leave the Kai Goku in that first slot there to start taking some hits to build up his stats. Alright, and we should be cooking here. So yeah, let's hope that we can finish off this first phase mighty quick. Because again, if we're going to need to finish off this entire event in 14 turns, that means that we only have 6 extra turns than there are fights. And I imagine that it's going to get a lot harder towards the end, so we're going to have to make sure to finish off these first few phases in 1 turn each. Alright, which is looking like it's going to be no problem. Okay, no intros on this turn. We don't have a Bond of Master and Disciple on this team, so Piccolo doesn't get his intro, unfortunately. Okay, so same deal. We'll put them in the first slot. Maybe I should have put Piccolo there, but it's fine. I'm not too concerned about it. I probably should have floated the Friend one, too, because the Friend is rainbowed, so then matching up with the LR Super Saiyan 4s would definitely be better than mine, but it's fine. I'm sure it won't end up making that much of a difference. Infinite Dragon Ball History isn't the pinnacle of challenge, right? This definitely is not going to compare to the Sin Shenron fight or some of those harder red zone stages, so I think we should be okay. Okay, and just like that, the second stage is down. That intro is so long. I always forget how long that is. My goodness. Okay, so as we were just saying before, we did need to keep the LR Super Saiyan 4s on rotation. Let's go ahead and continue to leave the Kai Goku in the first slot there, so he can take all of those hits. That way he'll be fully built up, and we won't have to worry about him later on, because once we get the GT boys on this rotation, we're going to have to rotate them off anyway. Alright, perfect. Able to get that 24 key super off there with that key buildup. Very nice. Yeah, wonderful. We're doing so much damage. This is looking pretty easy so far. I can only assume it's going to start to ramp up once we get to the baby portions at the end of this. But that's alright, we're going to have lots of active skills and things like that to launch out a little bit later, so that can be good for us. Very nice. I don't even think we've had our third slot attack yet. Wow. Doing pretty good so far. Okay, it's turn 4, so we got our support memory off. We'll go ahead and save his active skill for later, definitely, right? Let's go ahead and put Piccolo in the first slot. Just so that he can tank some hits and start building up, I guess. Nice, and we get the 24 key super there. And then we're only able to get the 12 key with Goku, but I don't think it's going to make much of a difference, to be honest. But yeah, we definitely want this Piccolo to build up. The second to last phase is going to be Int, and the final phase is AGL, so we do want him to be built up for those 2 phases, so that he can defend in the second to last one, and so that he can dish out a lot of damage in that final phase, right? Okay, very, very good stuff here. Okay, so now we're on to Baby. It's just going to be fighting all the forms of Baby for the rest of this fight, it looks like. Do we want to transform with the LR Super Saiyan 4s yet? I don't know if it's a good idea. You know, to be honest with you, I kind of want to rotate... Like, I kind of want to do this. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. We'll rotate these guys off for now, just because we've got... Things are going so well with this Kai Goku in the first slot. I kind of want to leave him like this for now. And then we'll wait one more turn at least to build them up. That way they can get some extra defense building before we throw them into their transformed state. The very, very final phase of this against the AGL Grade 8 Baby is he does cancel dodge. So we're not going to be able to... Or actually, no, they changed it so that the counterattacks count as nullifications now. So I guess we will be able to still counterattack with him. Never mind then, never mind. Okay, yeah, wow, we are just blazing through this. Oh my goodness. Unless it ramps up, like, extremely from this point on, I really don't see how we're gonna have much trouble, to be honest. Okay, let's go ahead and continue to leave Piccolo on rotation with the 8th Annie LRs here. We'll put the 8th Annie LRs in the first slot. I think will be a better idea. Ooh, no, because of the key. Let's go ahead and do this then. Because when Piccolo, yeah, oh, this kind of sucks. The key could have been better. But there we go. We're at least going to be able to get off the 18 key super, because when Piccolo gets hit, we'll get the extra key there, right? Okay, we're still fine from this point. If that's what a super attack is doing to us right now, I don't think we're in too much trouble here. We are on phase 6 out of 8 right now, though, so we do still have a little bit more to go. Alright, their attack is starting to look very, very good as they're infinitely raising throughout the entire fight, right? That's definitely going to help them a little bit later on. Oh yeah, very, very good. And again, we don't even manage to get to the third slot here. Wow, this has been such a breeze. We've still been one-turning all of these, right? We're on the 7th phase now, so we should be on turn 7. Yeah, we are. And we've got, oh, look at this. 3 active skills to launch. This is actually going to be beautiful. So let's go ahead. Do I want to wait until the next turn, the final phase to launch these? I kind of want to do them now, because this guy can lock our rotations. So the very first thing, we know we're going to want this active skill. So let's go ahead and launch this one. But do I want to launch the other ones? I think I'll save the other active skills for the final fight, but we'll go ahead and launch this one right now.
いいじゃんステーキ。おめえの口から聞けるなんて最高だぜベジータ。俺は孫悟空でもベジータでもない。俺は貴様を倒す者だ。
Alright, good stuff. I suppose that there's a chance that if we launched both of these active skills, then he would be below 50% HP, and then we'd be able to launch his active skill as well. That was kind of what I was thinking, but I don't think it's going to be worthwhile to do that. Maybe we can pull that strategy out on the next turn, or, you know, on the next phase of the fight. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do this, because we've got type advantage here. Yeah, we'll put him, I feel comfortable putting him in the first slot like that. And then we can grab... He doesn't have any extra key mechanics. I think we'll just go ahead and do this, and then sacrifice the super attack with Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Hopefully that's not a mistake. But I imagine that we won't even get to that third slot anyway, right? I assume we're just going to kill him before we get there. Let's see. It's going to depend how much this does. Oh yeah, and with the guaranteed additional, we are good to go here. I love this animation so much. The 5 Gogeta animation is definitely up there with my favorite in the game. Okay, yeah, it's a good thing we didn't waste all those active skills. It really wouldn't have been necessary for us to do that. Clearly, we had it in the bag on this turn. Wow. Yeah, okay, we're on to the final phase already. So far, this has been, like, by far the easiest, you know, the easiest Infinite Dragon Ball history that I've played. Okay, let's go ahead and launch the Orange Piccolo, I guess. Yeah, we might as well. Okie dokie. You know, usually Piccolo takes hours when he's out on the field because he does so much, you know, minuscule chip damage to the enemy over and over and over, and then he'll just be out for turns and turns. Wow, what a cool attack animation. My goodness. But, yeah, I really don't think we're going to suffer that problem here, considering how weak this stage has been so far. I imagine he's going to do more damage here than we're used to seeing, especially considering he has type advantage, right? Yeah, over a bar of health with one attack. Usually we're used to seeing him do like a third of a bar of health, right? So then he'll end up getting those couple bars of damage by the time the 3 turns have passed. Or 2 turns, whatever you end up getting. Wow, are we still on the first Piccolo, or did it move on to the second one? I'm actually not sure. Oh, it did. Okay, that was the second Piccolo. I was like, how many times are we going to attack here? Jeez. Oh, and it actually looks like that little skill right there means that Baby has an AoE attack? I guess that's not too surprising, considering the red zone Baby does as well. Okay, well, yeah, it looks like we're pretty easily going to finish him off with Orange Piccolo here. Since we've got one more turn of him. Unfortunately, we're only going to be able to get 12 key supers there, but at least we do get the super attacks. I think 3 super attacks should be enough, and we're definitely going to get more than that, right? With all the additionals that Piccolo throws out. And there's one already. Wonderful. Well, I gotta say, yeah, that was definitely, like, the easiest Infinite Dragon Ball history. This certainly was not difficult by any means, and I didn't even use the intended team, right? Like, I mean, I did, essentially, because I used the 3 full power and the 3 GT Heroes characters, but it was just kind of a janky setup with, like, random units put together that all just defend and stuff. This definitely wasn't the team they intend you to use, which is the new Super Saiyan 4 Goku and, like, a lot of the Super Saiyan 4 characters and stuff. So even without running those characters, we still managed to get this done pretty easily. We basically one-turned every single fight. So yeah, the only one that we didn't one-turn was the very last fight, but technically it still counted as the same turn because Orange Piccolo's transformation counts as one turn, right? So there we go. We got, I believe, all of the missions cleared here. Yes, perfect. We got our 27 stones and the other goodies along the way. Well, good stuff. There we go. So that's going to do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you next time. Peace!